I am Dalian. The theme of today's major battle is to see how your future videos will be presented. There are 3 groups, and recently I have been a bit busy and not seen a lot. You can find my corresponding prices and so on in my homepage. Okay, please choose one of the following 3 groups that is closest to you. If you can't choose, please pause first because we are about to start interpreting cards. I found that many people think I'm quite sad and upset when I don't reply to letters, so I'll explain it in the video and occupy everyone's time for the first group. Did you have an unpleasant conversation or even a quarrel with friends or someone and broke up without a word? I feel that some people are not in a good mood after arguing and leaving, and maybe they should have finished eating, but they didn't even finish their meal. Or say after the quarrel, these few days you haven't eaten properly. No matter what, you should eat well. The body is the most important. And then there's this unpleasant conversation. The contradiction is not caused by the mismatch of words, but the result of long-term emotional accumulation. Feel that the other party does not value oneself. One's emotional needs or the actual help or material needs have not been met. And then a small number of people should correspond to the third-party relationships in the emotional aspect. Maybe a friendship of 3 people, like who gets along well with who, and another person feels left out. And then there's another kind, which is deceit. Then it might also be the conflict that happened on the family side. The other party might be comparing you with others, or leave you to deal with other people's affairs. You feel wronged and indignant and you can't figure it out, but you can't let it go either. You need a catalyst to solve this issue between you. Some events may happen later that give you a chance to communicate again. For example, if it's someone's birthday, or your birthday, or if someone faces a problem and needs help. If the right opportunity doesn't come along, this is a self-deprecating strategy. Give yourself a way out. For example, you could say to him, I'm sick and feeling bad, I need someone to help with something, then post a visible WeChat moment to your friends. Or how about this? Especially those situations where you need his particular skill or trait to help, your communication will get better after calming down, because there wasn't any irreconcilable reason between you two in the first place. Big contradiction. After each reflection, there isn't much of a problem after sincere communication. When meeting, you can even bring a small gift or say eat something delicious and then good. Speak up. Don't let issues fester. Solve them on the spot, or you might repeat the same mistakes. Alright, this is the interpretation of the first group. Alright, let's look at the second group. Friends of the second group, what are you raising or something you've been doing without getting results? Well, there are 2 situations. The first one, although you've put in a lot of effort, it's not enough. It's not necessarily that your efforts aren't enough. It's just that it takes a lot of time. Like brewing wine, the grapes need enough time to transform. No matter how hard you work when planting grapes or how hard you hit the grapes, it won't work. It definitely needs time. This requires your patience. Another part of the reason is, if you're fed up with the current monotonous work-life situation, it's like you're experiencing a 10-meter pit, and your days ahead are always going in. You've been pouring soil in and filled up 9 meters, only 1 meter left. What you need now is the will and patience to fill up this last meter. Repetitive work is not useless. Keep going. It's a bit like that progress bar. Getting to 90 isn't the hardest part. But the hardest part is that 90 to 100. Oh, you guys should know this very well. The second situation is the direction and path of what you are striving for. Some people seem to have come out from the beginning. Naturally, you can't catch fish with a log. It's not that serious though. There's a certain deviation. Just need a slight adjustment. Expand a bit on your existing basis. For instance, you may have a tree now, but if you move 2 steps aside, you'll find a forest. Then back to reality. For instance, at work, you could look at other positions in the same industry. In terms of interpersonal relationships and emotions, you can look at others in your friend circle. In terms of learning, you can see other assessments in your study field. Next, a clumsy method was used on the path. You could have used a hose to pour, but you chose to use a small cup by cup, to carry and water. In dealing with this situation, I would suggest you to refer to the practices of professionals in the related field and to listen to the advice of others. With experience and lessons, you will succeed. You need to be patient and use the right methods. Okay, this is the information from the second group. I hope it's helpful. Let's look at the third group. Hey, third group. Are you guys anxious about your looks or body? It seems like you're dieting, exercising, losing weight, or detoxing. Or perhaps you're adjusting something else while drinking herbal medicine. You guys care too much about what others think. You always hope to leave a good impression and want to get others' approval, I think. You need to ask yourself, have you ever considered that some of your external anxieties are starting to affect your appearance? Like, for example, getting anxious and upset over a pimple, causing it to grow bigger, increasingly more. Many advertisements toot the concept of radiating beauty from within, because the root is in the inside, not the outside. Your current efforts are not useless, but you definitely need to pair them with a good mindset and a healthy body. Your body and mood are the fundamental factors that affect your appearance. To elaborate, when you are internally strong and full of confidence, even if objectively your appearance does not meet the standard of public aesthetics, your inner strength is enough to impress people. No one comments on how a scientist looks, they just think he's really awesome. Or something that, moreover, public aesthetics change, or he is just a direction. If someone judges others purely based on appearance, they are not worth your time. Relax, you can also be beautiful, handsome, excellent, or great. You are already very good, beautiful, and handsome. You must believe in this. Okay, this is the rhythm of the third group. I hope it helps. Bye.